Oh, hello! You may notice that this is a bit of a different intro to my videos typically, and that would be because when recording this week's show, the Almost Awesome Show, episode 33, I, like an idiot, did not record my guests' voices. That's right, I got video of them, and I had 2 guests this week, but no audio. So you're going to see possibly a little bit of a disjointed video. I tried to limit it as much as possible, make it as cohesive as I could with what I had to work with, so that the video and the story still gets out to you. But if you hear me reference another person that does not seem to be there, that's because there were 2 other people there, actually. Triv from Trivial Theater and Nick from Movie Emporium. But unfortunately, I was unable to include their footage because my dumbass didn't flip a switch. But I do hope that even with those omissions, you still do enjoy this week's videos. And also check out Triv's channel, Trivial Theater, and Nick's channel, Movie Emporium, when you get a chance. And of course, check out the Almost Awesome Show that goes live every Wednesday afternoon at 2 p.m. Central Time. And with that, on with the show. Or at least the part that I recorded. Indiana Jones is getting a TV show. Indy is coming to Disney Plus. Yep, you heard it right. The stable of franchises making the jump to Disney Plus streaming series just keeps growing. Disney and Lucasfilm have potential plans to develop an Indiana Jones TV show. The project is still apparently in very early stages, so no information is readily available about its plot, cast, or crew. The outfit also specifies that these decisions have been about a show set in the world of the globe-trotting archaeologist. So it would be presumptuous to assume that at this point that Indy himself would be the star. It's also not certain as of yet whether this would be a spin-off, a sequel, or prequel, but whether it'll surely be hinge on the streamer. So yeah, me myself, I don't see Harrison Ford doing this. I think Harrison Ford's having a hard enough time just getting into the movie for Indiana Jones 5. I don't see, because he's getting up there in age, I don't see him doing a series. Not as Indiana Jones. Maybe a young Indiana Jones situation, but we already got that show from back in the day. Or I guess a spinoff, but if it's a spinoff, that means it would be another character. Do we really care at that point? I don't see a point of this at all. I mean, because Harrison Ford is not going to do this. Harrison Ford is notorious about like characters like this and Han Solo and stuff like that. He does not like playing them for long periods of time. He is not going to play Indiana Jones in this show. And if he's not playing Indiana Jones, you don't have, I mean, who's going to watch that? Who wants to watch? I mean, the only way you would get an Indiana Jones that was not played by Harrison Ford is if you did a younger version. And like Nick said, they've already done that. And do we want to see that? I mean, that doesn't mean they won't do it, but I don't see any other, it would have to be young Indiana Jones or nothing. And even then, I don't see the purpose of that. But a spinoff, I really don't see the purpose of, because we tune into Indiana Jones for Indiana Jones. Much like they were talking about with this new movie, some people were saying there was another character that was going to end up taking over. Not another actor, but another, or it is another actor, of course, but another character. I can't remember her name, but somebody would be taking over the mantle. And I was like, no, we don't. This is not a torch that can be passed. Indiana Jones, I mean, I hope it doesn't happen for a while, but dies with Harrison Ford. You don't like when they were talking about putting Chris Pratt as Indiana Jones. Even if you did like Chris Pratt, I don't see recasting Indiana Jones. It's just one of those characters that is that actor. And if you put someone else in it, it will never be the same. And it'll never be nearly as good. You just need to let that one go. Everything does not need a Disney Plus show or Netflix show or a sequel. Some things just are what they are and they need to stay that way. Yes, I agree with Nick right here. If you listen to the rumors, that was the plan, was Shia LaBeouf was going to take over, but that movie didn't set the world ablaze, so that didn't happen, thankfully. But I agree with both of you, and this is something that just doesn't need to happen. There's no situation where I will be interested, even if they do the young Indiana Jones side, and that's the only way you could recast it. I wouldn't even want to see that. Would I watch it? Maybe. I don't know, but I'm not excited about it, and I wouldn't be. Indiana Jones is Harrison Ford. If it's not Harrison Ford, then it's not Indiana Jones. So get the fuck out of here. That is one of the hard lines I will take. There's other characters I feel like, hey, yeah, you can recast them, or it's been done. You got Wolverine, you got James Bond, all these iconic characters that people say, oh, recasting. Sure, recast them. That's fine. Indiana Jones is just so iconic as Harrison Ford. Just leave it alone. Let it go, Disney. Let it go. Re-release the fucking 4K or something like that. Don't just leave Indiana Jones alone. Stop ruining shit. Even though it started ruining before they had it, but whatever. Anyway, that's all there is. What about you guys out there? Are you Indiana Jones fans? Are you wanting to see an Indiana Jones show? Do you think this could be good, or do you think it is just a bad idea all around? I think it's a bad idea. Let us know in the comments below.